When I was a teenager, my whole world was a loud party, and my father's garage was the most boring, silent patch of wilderness outside that party. He was always in there, working on his junker of a classic car that would never be finished. It was covered in rust, with parts scattered all over the floor. He spent all his free time in there, and always smelled like a mix of motor oil and metal. He was always trying to get me to come in and help to flip through the heavy repair manuals. But I preferred spending my time gaming with friends and chatting online late into the night. I hated how dark and dirty it was in there, and I hated how quiet he was, barely able to string a sentence together. When we finished fixing it up, he said once, "We'll take it on a road trip across the country. What do you say?" I think I just shrugged, put on my headphones, and shut his voice, along with the entire garage behind the door. Eventually, I grew up. I went to college far away, then got a job in another city. I had my own life, where loud parties turned into endless meetings. We'd talk on the phone, and it was always, "I'm fine. Don't worry." And I've been busy. I had completely forgotten about the car and his promise, until I got the call and had to return to the home I had spent so long running from. While sorting through his belongings, I pushed open the garage door I hadn't touched in 20 years. Dust danced in the light. The classic car was still there under a tarp. It looked almost finished. On his workbench, I found an old shoebox. I thought it would be full of screws and parts, but when I opened it, there were no tools. Inside was a box full of maps, travel guides with highlighted points of interest, and hundreds of pictures of national parks and famous landmarks, cut out from magazines. Beneath a road atlas, tucked at the bottom, was his work journal. I flipped it open randomly, only to realize it wasn't a repair log at all. On its pages, in his clumsy handwriting, he had only written about me. He scored a goal in his game today. I wish I knew how to hug him in front of his friends. She's leaving for college, her first time far from home. It's suddenly so quiet in the garage. Read about a great burger joint on Route 66. He would have loved it. I've marked it down on the map. My hands shaking, I turned to the last page, dated the week before he passed away. Finally found the last part for the engine. Soon we'll be ready to go.